All right. Sorry to throw a song you didn't know at you.
No, but that's okay. That was a lot of fun still.
All right. Let's do stuff we do know. What you got?
Oh, let's see. Meditations.
All right. In C?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know that one?
No, that's a solo.
Thank you very, very much. I love every week when Richard Miller does our pre-show and gets me in the mood for this beautiful music. And so many people are joining our Moti family now. Bobby Lavelle came with us tonight just to add some beauty to our pre-show. Thank you so much, Bobby.
It's my pleasure.
Well, tonight we have some wonderful artists as always. And as we celebrate Black History Month, I was thinking that's all of our history. And it's so beautiful how music brings us together across every single boundary. And that's what we've been doing in Music on the Inside, connecting people who've been impacted by incarceration. And it's so beautiful to see so many musicians supporting our work and so many of you. So, right now, as always, it's my pleasure to introduce to you our other team member, Richard Miller and Antoinette Montague, are our associate producers for these wonderful evenings. And right now, as always, it's my pleasure to introduce our hostess for the evening, the wonderful Antoinette Montague.
Yay! Welcome to Music While We're Inside, sponsored by Music on the Inside. We're so grateful to be here this evening. Thank you, Richard Miller and Bobby Lavelle, for just putting something wonderful on while we put on our last little trims and eyelashes and all that sort of thing. Very grateful. It's wonderful. It's February, so I figured I'd put on a little red and remind you about our great concert next week. But tonight, oh my goodness, what an incredible lineup of artists. We always have an amazing night at the end of this. If you don't feel refreshed, even inside of being incarcerated, so to speak, because of COVID, and today, if you're in the Northeast, the snow, if you don't feel a breath of fresh air and some gratitude afterwards, I know I feel a breath of fresh air and gratitude afterward for this great musical event that happens on Sunday. Today is Super Bowl day. So this is like the Super Bowl of Modi. So everybody get your team spirit on, get ready to cheer because you're going to be cheering all night. We're going to start our wonderful event off with this incredible guitarist. Bruce Arnold is amazing with over 50 recordings, as well as he's written over 300 books. And that was before COVID. I bet you he's written a bunch more stuff since then, helping jazz education and music education. He is right now working on an incredible project. Matter of fact, there are two projects with Judy Silvano, who recommended this amazing, wonderful guitarist who plays with great emotion, just beautiful, thorough, and theoretical technique, and wonderful passion. And we're so happy to have him tonight. Please, everybody, just put your angel's wings together and wave for Bruce Arnold.
Hey, everyone. Can you hear me okay?
Very well.
Okay, good. I'm going to do a little Sonny Rollins thing here, little St. Thomas, bring us a little warmth from all the snow we have. Actually, it's pretty warm outside right now, but anyway, this is St. Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Arnold.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Unmute, Antoinette.
You're muted. You're muted, Antoinette.
That's great. I said the best stuff I said all month just now. Dang, you missed it. Listen. Thank you so much, Bruce. And please get in touch with Richard Miller. He is one of the partner organizations and runs Balance Guitar and surfs and everything else. And guitar people all like each other. So hook up with your brother over there.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Oh, man. Now you know. Get with him in the chat. Beautiful.
Okay,
This
thank
is
you.
a place where community is building more and more. It's a beautiful place, a beautiful space.
Yeah, well, thank you. It was an honor being here.
Oh, absolutely. See you soon, we hope.
Yeah.
Our next amazing artist, father and daughter. They are both band leaders in their own right. As a matter of fact, Nick Schubel actually performed for Alina years and years ago on Reel to Reel and played with Wynton Marsalis as well as Ray Barretto and Vince Vince Giordano and the Nighthawks, etc. Steve Turay, and then some. He has performed all over the globe and left a passion with his children. That one daughter is a beautiful operatic and jazz singer. But tonight we have Leonike Schubel, who is sort of one of the apples of my eye, and many of us in jazz, we've given her 2 awards at International Women in Jazz. She also got the Hot House Up and Coming Award and a Governor's Award, and has done a TED Talk, and is just absolutely wonderful. Please put your hands together feverishly and welcome Leonike and Nick Schubel. Yay!
Thank you. I'm going to move closer to the mic so you can hear me a little bit better. I just want to say thank you so much for having us. I believe I met Miss Montague when I was around 9 years old, and she's really shown so much support and so much love. So once again, thank you, Miss Montague, Mr. Miller, and Miss Bloomgarden. We're going to be playing for you a tune that was made famous by Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. We hope you enjoy. This is called Moanin'.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Leonika and Nick.
Hey,
Hey, Leonika and Nick. Good to see you.
thank you. That's wonderful. Leonika and Nick Schubel out of New Jersey. Where are you all taping from? What town in Jersey?
Rockaway.
Rockaway. And they rocking away tonight, aren't they? That Bobby Timmons tune is, as someone said, always on time. Can't thank you both enough, and we hope to see you again. This program supports folks who have been incarcerated and reentering. And right now, we're going to have the queen of our, and I hope you hang out for the rest of the show because we got some amazing people from Janice Siegel to Allison Williams and just more and more incredible artists on the way. Right now, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you who you met early in the program. Elena Bloomgarden is the founder of Music on the Inside because she has a heart for those who are less fortunate and incarcerated. She also is the founder of Jazz at Lincoln Center, and she hired Wynton Marsalis, as well as the Reel to Reel program. I think, Nick, your dad was on that program some time ago with some greats. And she also loves to dance in the park and wherever else she can. I'm sure around her kitchen right now because of COVID, but that's all right. She'll be swinging again every chance she gets. She's out there. Please put your hands together feverishly for the amazing Elena Bloomgarden.
Thank you so much, Antoinette. Your introductions top each themselves every week. Thank you so much. So we have so many wonderful people with us tonight, and our dear friend Arturo Farrell, and I hope those of you who aren't so much can watch after the Super Bowl tonight. Tune in for the virtual Birdland with Arturo Farrell and the Afro-Latin Jazz Orchestra. They'll be on with us later. But now, wait a minute, am I unmuted? Unmute myself. Have you heard anything I said?
We have, yeah.
Okay, good.
You're good.
So now I want to introduce to you another one of our wonderful family members who's become a real part of Music on the Inside. Amazing person. This woman served decades in prison and is such a leader and inspiration to so many people, including all of us. A wonderful musician, a wonderful human being. So she's just going to say a few words to say, just join us a little bit tonight. She's busy with all kinds of projects right now. The wonderful Naomi Blount.
Hi, everybody. It is really just so good to be here. I'm really just excited to just be a part of Music on the Inside. As Elena just told you, I spent 37 years in prison. I've been home a year now. And so, you know, God has blessed, thank you so much. God has blessed me, and it is just such a privilege to be able to associate myself with, you know, people like Elena and the people that, you know, help her with Music on the Inside. Music on the Inside really helped me do my time. And a lot of times people do talk to people and you just really don't know what it's like to be on the inside unless you are on the inside, you know, but to have a heart for those that are on the inside, God bless you. because being on the inside is really a lonely place. But then when we have such instruments as pianos and drums and guitars, it just brightens your spirit. And that's what music did for me on the inside. It really just brightened my spirits. So I'm just glad to be a part of Music on the Inside. So I had made up this little piece that I was just going to sing. I said, I hope Richard isn't mad because I didn't get on the when we were supposed to be, doing a sound check. But I wasn't planning on singing anything. But then I said, well, let me just say a little bit about Music on the Inside and just, just put a little bit of me out there. So and then Annette starts singing the same thing that I wanted to do, but it's okay because it's still for the very same cause. So this is just a little bit of what I was practicing. Don't be mad, Richard. Music on the inside. Music on the inside, yeah. Music, music, music on the inside. Oh, yeah. Okay, so Annette took that from me.
Naomi, we love you so much. That's going to become our theme song with you singing it. Thank you so much.
God bless you, and I hope I can get back before it's over.
Thank you.
You're not mad at me, are you, Richard?
I'm not mad at you. Love you, Naomi.
All righty.
Thank
That's
you.
That's Naomi Blount, 37 years incarcerated and got her sentence commuted and now helps others get their sentences commuted who ought be out of the situation, and has given us a couple of other great R&B singers, etc. One will be with us next week. You got to just hear this guy. He's amazing. And Alina, do you want to unmute yourself and let's make the pitch together to encourage people, to encourage this. We've been doing these great Sunday events since first or second week of March. And here we are still encouraging the hearts of others.
This is
and
our
telling the truth.
It's our 44th concert since March. And, everyone who supports us, not only coming to enjoy the concerts, but anybody who supports us financially, it helps us teach and bring mentorship. Right now, Danny Mixon is teaching this wonderful musician who also served a lot of time, and Marion Cowings is working with the gentleman you're going to hear next week, Michael Austin, who was recommended to us by Naomi. And your support helps us bring so much music and help and hope to a lot of people. So we thank you so much for being with us and for enjoying these evenings with us. So many of you are become regulars with us, part of the Moti family. Thank you.
All righty. Now we have our next incredible artist. If you listen to WBLS and many of the soul stations across the country, you cannot get past a week without hearing this great, wonderful Allison Williams, who is a recent Soul Hall of Fame inductee. Allison is considered Harlem's first lady of jazz, but also one of the first ladies of many things. She is a dynamic performer. Just before COVID, she was in the process of recording a wonderful CD with Christian McBride and Christian Sands and some other greats. And they got to a couple of those tunes, Harlem Nights. But the body of work of Allison Williams is tremendous and global. And here she is with one of the songs that, her father, great trombonist Bobby Booker, would be absolutely proud of her. And I know that we absolutely are. Please put your hands together and welcome the great and amazing Allison Williams.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Thank you, Antoinette, and thank you for having me, everybody. It's my pleasure to be back. As you were saying, the project is called Summer Nights in Harlem. And as a sidebar, Bobby Booker was my dad. He played trumpet. So I got to keep his instrument in it. You had him as trombone. but nonetheless,
I was online.
that's all right. Summer Nights in Harlem is a project I'm really proud of. That is the single, and I intended to be the name of the project when it's finished. And I do have some great players on it, as you mentioned: Christian Sands, Christian McBride, Ulysses Owens, Ron Blake, Kirk Whalum, Ray Chu. The writer is Mr. Maurice Lynch. Who did we bring to the table on vocals? Dawn Tallman and Ty Stevens, King Solomon Hicks on guitar. It's a dream to be able to get back to my roots, as you mentioned, being the first lady of Def Jam. I made my bones as an R&B artist, but jazz is my first music. So to be considered Harlem's first lady of jazz, whoever's running around saying that. I'm pleased as punch. And in speaking into Black History Month, I love that this song speaks into Harlem, and the fact that everyone's experience with Harlem is different based on where what part of the world you're from, what part of Harlem you may be from, what years you may have spent there, what years you may be there now. And so when you listen to the song, it just takes you on a journey that's totally individual. To who you are. So I'm hoping that my technology does what it's supposed to do. And it's my pleasure to give you, basically as a debut to the public, Summer Nights in Harlem. It's a coming, y'all. It's a coming.
Allison, did you enable your original sound again when you came
Oh,
back
did I
on?
have to do it again?
Yeah, you got to do it again.
Oh,
Yeah.
no one said that.
Sorry.
So
That's why.
I thought when we said I'd just leave everything like it was, I just left it.
Yeah,
I didn't do
just
anything.
go on the three dots where it says more, and
Sure.
then just hit enable original sound again.
Okay, let's see. Enable original sound. Did it.
There you go.
Woohoo! You can give me a this or a that if it's to anything. Summer nights in Harlem make my heart remember you. It was on that night I fell in love with you, walking hand in hand the way that lovers do. Summer nights in Harlem make my heart remember you. Although the crowd has changed, the streets remain the same, I still remember when that special time and place you promised to be true. It was on that night I fell in love with you. Summer nights in Harlem make my heart remember you. Summer nights in Harlem make my heart remember you. When you said you loved me and promised to be true, time has gone by. Oh, but just the thought of you. Summer nights in Harlem Sha-da-da, sha-da, sa-ya-da, so-yo-dum-dum-dum-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ra-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Zo-yo-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Although the crowd has changed, the streets are still the same. My heart remembers when that special time and place you promised to be true. It was on that night I fell in love with you. Summer nights in Harlem make my heart remember you. And on autumn nights, when summer is through, I'll hold my heart and just think of you. Summer nights in Harlem make my heart remember you.
Oh, wow. Allison. Allison Williams.
Allison,
Beautiful.
good job, Allison.
Come on, let's let her hear it.
Fantastic.
Woo, yes.
Yeah.
Make you feel like it's not snowing outside. I forgot that I guess still got a shovel. Thank you so much, Allison. We love you, and look out for Summer Nights in Harlem. Tell people about these upcoming releases and information about these amazing artists right now. Many of the contributions are used to help teach the teaching program continue with Music on the Inside, but also to pour in a little honorarium. We wish it were more. By the same token, if you'd like for it to be more, you can always donate more. And I'm going to ask that you take a look at the chat. And it says, if you go to musicонtheinside.org/donate, musicontheinside/donate, and you can earmark it
Antoinette,
for
I just
music.
want to say that Summer Nights in Harlem is available on all platforms right now.
Okay, well, then there you go. All platforms. Not talking about platform shoes. We talk about platform tech-wise, just in case somebody from the 70s who is not hip to technology came on and goes to their closet and starts looking for platforms. We're not talking about that. We're talking about tech platforms. So much going on. So very fortunate are we tonight. Let's give her another round of applause. That's as, sweet as that gets. Our next two incredible artists, Andy Connell and Bob Holland, are not just greats in their field of playing clarinet and piano and giving us some fun, up-tempoed music to just feel and pulsate by, but in their own rights, they're incredible. They are both educators. They're both at the James Madison University in Virginia, both teachers. Bob has performed with Clark Terry, also Joe Henderson, Anita O'Day, and has performed at the many concert halls all over the globe. Andy is, just the quintessential partner of that, and that he too is an educator and an ethnomusicologist that specializes in Brazilian instrumental music and so much more. He also is a professor at James Madison University and has performed at festivals globally. Please put your hands together for tonight's dynamic duo, Andy Connell and Bob Hallahan.
Can you hear me if I come over closer to where the microphones are? I don't want to.
Yeah, we can.
So, yes, we're coming from beautiful James Madison University here in our classroom. So it's not the most curated space, but we kind of enjoy this. And my great colleague Bob Hallahan, we're going to play a tune by the great Jaco de Bandolim called Doce de Coco. So it's a Brazilian choro. And a doce de coco is these sweet coconut cakes you can buy on the street. So we'll try to make it as sweet as that. You can imagine the coconut cakes.
Let them hear it.
All right.
And Bob Holland.
Sounding great, guys.
Good job.
Thank you so much for being with us. We hope to have you with us again and hope that you are Moti devotees. We hope everybody that's gathered tonight be Moti devotees. We're just very, very grateful that you have a heart to try and inspire folks who have been incarcerated and those who are re-entering into the world. That's what this program is about, helping to teach those folks with mastered artists to just encourage and inspire them. Music soothes the soul. And so thank you for soothing ours, Andy and Bob. We can't thank you enough.
That was a great
There we
honor to
go.
be here.
We want to thank all of the folks who helped to put out the information about these events. Katie McGrath over there, wave to everybody. She puts out the promo and, you know, and then the rest of the artists try to paste and let their folks know. And the more of us all who let our friends and family know that this is the place to be on a Sunday evening, even on Super Bowl night. We've got over 100 people. So I'm going to ask you to give yourselves a round of applause. And I wish I could give you a Budweiser commercial, but I don't want to look like a frog. I got on a pretty red dress tonight. Speaking of beautiful, inspiring, incredible, this next artist is just an absolute honor and pleasure that she's with us tonight. The great Janice Siegel is a 9-time Grammy Award winning, a 17-time Grammy nominated artist for her work as a great singer. And her voice is a little more familiar if you're a vocal group lover. The group Manhattan Transfers with Birdland that she did the arrangements on, and Vocalese recording that she did arrangements on. She is the pervasive and dominant voice of that group, but she's also got a heart to be in the studio right now with many, many artists and doing lots of collaborations. She has so many dozens of solo, finely crafted albums to her own single career that she has a great global known and name recognition. And the most recent Night Songs was released on Palmetto. And then she's also got another country western tune, I think, coming up. And that's going to be released March 2021. I believe it's Crying in My Beer. Well, I'd like to
Crying in My Whiskey.
Crying in My Whiskey. That's even worse.
More serious than
It's
the beer.
definitely hard. Brown Juice, Crying in My Whiskey. Please put your hands together feverishly for the amazing, the great, the gifted Janice Siegel. Woohoo!
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Antoinette. I mean, what an introduction. I'd like to thank Alina and you and Richard, who I've just met, for this opportunity and to know about this organization, which seems to be doing quite important work. I also run a virtual music program with Lauren Kinnan from the New York Voices called Vocal Gumbo. We do, but it's not live performances. It's sort of, you know, people send us videos and we collaborate with them. So people could check that out. And I would be really interested in learning more about your organization, because we do give 10% of our earnings every month to a cause. So I will be in touch. In the meantime, here I am at home. I've got my books in the back there. You can see I've got my Ella pictures in the back. I thought I would do something a little bit lighthearted because we've had such a hard year for various reasons, and we're still having a tough time, but there might be a light at the end of the tunnel. So this is just a hip little piece by Fran Landesman and Tommy Wolfe. And the piano accompaniment is by my friend Addison Fry. So this is Fun Life. Come on, baby. Oh, sorry, it went off. Please stand by.
So, all right.
All right.
You're hitting.
Let's just have fun. Let's not be serious. Play it for laughs. Let's just be cheery us. Everybody knows the human race has lost its reason. Let's just talk of food and what we're gonna drink this season. Let's dig the scene and have a fling with it. As long as we're young, let's ring a ding with it. Let's not fret or fuss, 'cause all we've got is us, baby. Let's just have fun. Let's just have fun. Let's not be serious. Play it for laughs. Let's just be cheery us. We don't give a damn for pundits who are sage and solemn. We'll tick-tock the time away just watching dogs and llamas. Let's just have fun. Let's find our happy place. The world is weird and full of crazy games. Shakespeare was a hack, so we read Kerouac. Baby, let's just have fun. Spin it, baby, little bit of do. Spin the baby, let's just have fun. Let's just have fun. Let's play it all for kicks. Let's go crazy. Let's not be squares. Let's preach the politic. I'd be happy as a cherry stone with you beside me, with a little jazz and Maya Angelou to guide me. Let's just stay calm. That's something we can do. Forget that mob. Let's just be me and you and all of you. No more barricades or May Day red parades. Maybe we only have one life. Baby, let's just have fun. I'm going to scream it from the treetops. Let's just make it a mighty fun, fabulous life. Don't think twice. Ooh.
So great to see you.
I love your signature. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's give her. I was gonna say, let's give her a hip hip hooray, and we got blanked out. So let's all just give nice little angels wings. Yeah. Thank you so much for bringing a little bit of levity to the situation. Let's just have fun and let's not be so serious. The great Janice Siegel. And please don't forget, check her out, support the music. Crying in My Whiskey coming out in March. Is that Women's Month? Well, the men crying their whiskey too, so you better call up and get that CD and download it, etc. Our next guest is just an incredible, full-hearted and joyful human being. He is, Marcus Miller is not just a great sax player, but he also is a brilliant Harvard grad and loves to use math and music to show just how the human mind can grow and become creative and spontaneous. I met him at the Ashdod Jazz Festival in Israel several years ago, and he just continues to always blow my mind and just be an incredible, versatile young man. Duke Ellington said, "Be beyond category," and certainly he is beyond category. Please welcome to Music While We're Inside, sponsored by Music on the Inside, the incredible and delightful, brilliant Marcus Miller.
Hey everyone, thank you so much for having me. I'm going to do two pieces. Antoinette asked me to rap a little bit, and I actually don't rap, but growing up in the 90s and the 2000s, I have a lot of rap music kind of committed to memory, and I wanted to share a piece by an artist that it was so profound when I first heard it, it nearly got me in a car accident because I thought that what he was saying, how the worldview that was conveyed, and the eloquence and cleverness with which it was conveyed was something that blew my mind. After that, I'll play something on this horn right quick. So this is actually a freestyle by Jay-Z. The legend has it he just kind of went into the Hot 97 studio. Funk Master Flex, a DJ in New York City, just put on a beat, and he said the following verse. Inspired by Basquiat, my chariots of fire. Everybody took shots, hit my body up, I'm tired. Build me up, break me down, build me up again. They like, Hove, we need you back so we can kill you again. Hove got flow, though he's no big and Pac, but he close, how he supposed to win? They got me fighting ghosts. Same sword they knight you, they gon' good night you with. That's only the half if they like you. That even the half of what they might do. Don't believe me, ask Michael. See Martin, see Malcolm, see Biggie, see Pac, see success and its outcome. See Jesus, see Judas, see Caesar, see Brutus, see success is like suicide. Suicide, it's a suicide. If you succeed, prepare to be crucified. Media medals, sue you, you settle. Every step you take, they remind you you ghetto. So it's tough being Bobby Brown. To be Bobby then, you got to be Bobby now. But the question is to have had and lost better than not having it? Everybody want to be the king till shots ring. You're laying in the balcony with holes in your dreams, or you're Malcolm X'd out getting distracted by screams. Everybody get your hand out my jeans. Everybody look at you strange and say you change. Like you worked that hard to stay the same. Game stays the same, the names change, so it's best for those to not overdose on being famous. Most kings get driven so insane that they try to hit the same vein that Kurt Cobain did. Everybody screaming they want the old Hove, but the new improved Hove hit like Alvin Pujols. Everybody want me to talk that money like Phil Rizzuto, but my mind is on Pluto. Bills that I do fold, I now invest on trying to find some loopholes in the IRS. Where I used to have a few hoes, I am just concentrating on making a new Hove through sex. I've awakened just in time to school those putos, trying to follow in my steps with jewels froze. Better adhere to this text for you go. Broke spending more than you've accrued on silly baguettes. I know silly begets silly, you learn on your own, at least my conscience is clear, no longer steering you wrong. Nothing wrong with baguettes after you get a home. Take care of your home, you can get back to the stones. I'm getting courted by the bosses. The Edgars and Doug Morses, Jimmy Ives and Lee Orsises, gotta be more than the choruses. They respected my mind now, it's just a matter of time now. Operation Takeover Corporate, make over offices, then take over all of it. Please may these words be recorded to serve as testimony that I saw it all before it came to fruition, sort of a premonition. Uncontrollable hustler's ambition, alias superstition like Stevie. The writings are more on the wall like my lady, right, BB? The more successful, the more stressful, the more and more I transform to Gordon Gekko. In a race to 1 billion, got my face to the ceiling, got my knees to the floor. Please, Lord, forgive him. Has he lost his religion? His degree gon' get him? He's having heaven on earth. Will his wings still fit him? I got the Forbes on the living room floor. I'm talking to the poor, but effort, I still want more. Time's most influential was impressive, especially since I wasn't in the artist section. Had me with the builders and the titans, had me right with Rupee Murdoch. Some billionaire boys and some dudes you never heard of. Word down on Madison Ave, is you a cash cow? Word down on Wall Street, homie, you bring the cash out. IPO Hove, no need for reverse merger. The boy money talk, no need to converse further. The baby blue Maybach like I own Gerber. Boardroom, I'm lifting your skirt up. Corporate takeover. So the next song I was gonna perform and what I planned to do was one of my favorite pieces. It was actually written by David Foster, the great producer, and performed and made best known by the band Earth, Wind and Fire. This is called After the Love Is Gone.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Woo! Marcus Miller. Give him a nice absolutely. Thank you so much for being here and going along with putting something up in the air, a little bit of diverse energy. Our next incredible artist is one of the guitar greats of the greats, Howard Alden. He came to love this music and worked with the greats like Fred Newell and just all of the amazing, incredible folks. He worked with Joe Williams, Woody Herman, Dick Hyman, U.B. Blake at the U.B. Blake's 100th birthday concert. So that means he is legacy. And amongst the greats, Richard Miller says he's one of the greatest in the world. He's of all of the guitarists. So when you get
Not
that
just me,
sound,
not just me.
No.
not just you, just the world. Please put your hands together wonderfully for the amazing, the incredible, great Howard Alden.
Thank you so much. And thanks for having me back. I really am glad to be part of this incredible collection of musicians and artists. Do I have everything working on here? I guess I do. Yeah.
You do. I'm muting people.
Good work. Hey, Richard. Andy and Bob earlier played that beautiful melody by Jacob de Bondelim, and I was going to play a tune by Jacob as well, and precede it with another beautiful melody in D by an old German guy named Bach that seemed to go along with it well. So here's a little Bach and then a carefully rehearsed segue into Simplicidade by Jacob de Bondelim. Let's see how this comes out.
Wonderful sound, Arlen. Woo.
Ah,
There you go.
fantastic. Oh, thank you.
Awesome.
Our next incredible artist is out of Maryland, and Corinthia Cromwell is known as First Lady of Sax, and she has a national and international recording persona as a wonderful, soulful, skillful, passionate performer of gospel, jazz, R&B, and so much more. Whether she is working with Kirk Whalum, Cyrus Chestnut, Wynton Marsalis embraced her and really gave her a great deal of exposure when she was in the New York area. And still, she works often with jazz at Lincoln Center. As a matter of fact, that's where I met Corinthia at first. And we rocked those kids in a mosh pit, 500 young children with the Urban League on a Friday night with no cell phones. And we were playing Good Times Roll, and they were in the mosh pit jumping up and down. And part of that energy is what she brings to us tonight. Please welcome with great fervor, Corinthia Cromwell, also known as Chrissy.
Right. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening. It's such an honor and privilege to be here with everybody. And I can't say enough about that gig that Antoinette and I did. Just seeing all of those kids up grooving and dancing to blues, to jazz, like blues. It just blew our minds. And I had to post it because these kids just like ran down and, like just ran down to the stage and just filled the whole floor. And it had to be seen to see these young kids, teenagers, getting into jazz music while we were just there, just having a good time. So I absolutely love that experience. And just to add, my one of the things that my degree was in music therapy, and then just using music therapy to kind of to heal people and bless people. And I've done it for many years and just seen so many awesome things happen with people. From just music, just period, just music. And again, it's just awesome. In trying to select a song to do this evening, I was going to do a jazz song, but I figured, let's just change it up a little bit. This song it was in my spirit because in light of everything that we all go through every day, good things and bad things, there's something that still says, even in those things, we're still blessed and highly favored. Even with Naomi saying she was in jail for 37 years, but she's still blessed and highly favored. So I came up with this. I'm going to do this song by by the Clark sisters. And I had the amazing opportunity to perform for their mother when they flew me to Detroit to play for her birthday many years ago. Well, actually, when I was at Howard. So I said, well, I guess this will be a good one to bring back. So this is highly favored, blessed and highly favored. So if I go a little off, y'all just know I'm just feeling. That's all right? That's all right? All right, just give me a thumbs up. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Amen.
Cynthia.
Amen.
Cynthia, Corinthia, Corinthia. Beautiful, blessed, and highly favored. If you are alive and you have either gotten COVID and survived it, you certainly are. If you're here on this wonderful musical evening, you certainly are. We thank all of the artists that have shown up: Rome Neal, Cynthia Scott, Nanny Assis, Marianne Lady Lease, Grace Hackett, all of those folks. And we also want to remind you that at 8 o'clock, the great Arturo O'Farrell, who is up next, will be doing a virtual Birdland event. So please make sure that you support that. And Arturo O'Farrell is an incredible leader in the community of music. He is the founder of Afro Latin Jazz Alliance, also known as ALJA, as well as ALJA is one of the partner organizations with Music on the Inside. He has spent time with us performing and healing and giving great music to some of the incarcerated persons during our final performances with the students that Richard Miller so amazingly teaches. And I say that's our philosopher, and his philosophy is, you know, when you get frustrated with the tech stuff that we're in, don't say it's hard, just say it's unfamiliar. And more than familiar to music while we're inside of music on the inside is the incredible and great Elena. You want to say a couple of words about Arturo?
So happy he's here and with us, and so much spirit and love that he brings to Music on the Inside and to all the work he does. Let's hear his beautiful music, the wonderful dear friend to Moti and to all of us, Arturo O'Farrell.
All right.
Before I start, I want to personally invite all of you to Virtual Birdland, which actually is just a couple of weeks younger than Moti. Moti's 44 weeks old, the Music on the Inside broadcast, and we're for this Sunday at 8:30 Eastern Time is our 42nd stream, and it's a big band. We have guests from all over the world, and we play keeping the tradition alive. We raised $105,000 to help freelance musicians through this terrible time. And I want to highlight Alina and Antoinette and Richard for the work that they're doing, because it's not about music. It's not about notes. It's about community. It's about love and helping people through the other side. I say overcoming by over-loving. Loving people through the finish line. And that's what these folks have been doing. I'm going to put my invitation to y'all in the chat. Direct links to Virtual Birdland. Contribute mightily to Moti. And the last thing I want to say is that Sundays have been sacred to me because I've been part of Birdland. September would have been our 25th year of Sundays at Birdland with the big band. And this piece of music I'm going to play for you has been talking to me. It's been speaking to my heart. So I hope you enjoy Little Duke Ellington come Sunday.
As always, so beautiful.
Incredible. Great. Beautiful. Arturo Fowler.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Beautiful.
That is the way you end a Super Bowl jazz event. That was right over the goal post of jazz music with the greatest American composer, over 3,000 compositions, Duke Ellington. Thank you so much. We'll see you tonight at Birdland. Thank you for coming. And
next week, we have a special Valentine's concert. We're collaborating with the Duke Ellington Center for the Performing Arts and also
the American Tap Foundation.
It's going to be a fabulous Valentine's concert. Please
contribute mightily, as well as, I don't know, if we gave you a mail-in address, would that help you to? Some people are not online folks, but you know, if you could quickly just text. No, I'm saying if you,
info@music-on-the-inside, and we'll send you all the information. We love having you with us. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next week for Valentine's Day. And tonight, tune in for Virtual Birdland later.
Richard and I are just going to do one quick thing for African American History Month. Richard, are you ready?
Almost.
Okay. Well, it's just a real quick one. It's Bob Marley's birthday, so we're going to give a little Bob Marley celebration, you know, and we thank all of those folks, Len Mueller and all of our jazz friends that we normally see out in great places and spaces in the club. Real quick, because we're really running late, but we just want to swing this one. Old pirates,
what's up, mama?
Yes, they robbed by. Yep. Led I to the merchant ship. Yes, not much longer they took I from that marvelous ship. But my hands are strengthened by the help of the Almighty. So will motifs be. We generations forward triumphantly. So won't you help me sing? Let's rock, y'all. Redemption songs, they're all I've ever had, yeah. Redemption songs, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear of atomic or COVID energy. None of them can stop God's time. How long will they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. Yes, we got to fulfill the book. So won't you help me sing? Yeah. Raise your hand up. Redemption song. They're all I've ever had. Yes. For redemption song. Won't you love some more? Come up and give some love. This is the season now. Redemption song. Every man and woman on the spirit of one love. Yes. Redemption song. See us next week on Valentine's Day. Pass the word and make our numbers go up, up and way, way, way. Redemption song. Redemption song. Bow, da, do, 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 do. Bum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, dum. Your turn, Richard. Thank you so much. Contribute what you can, Katie says. We love you so much. Thank you, Leoniki and Nick Schubel. We thank you so very, very much. Wonderful. Crescentia Conwell. We've got Naomi Blount, who was on earlier. Of course, thank you, Elena Bloomgarden and Richard Miller, Allison Williams, Janice Siegel, Marcus Miller, Howard Alden, and Arturo O'Farrell. And if I missed anybody in haste, let's see, Bruce Arnold. There we go. Thank you so very much, Andy Connell and Bob Holland.
Thank you, Annette.
There we are.
Antoinette Montague, thank you.
God bless everybody. Good night. Thank you so much for sticking with us.
Love you
Happy
all.
Super Bowl Sunday. Happy
Thank
Modi
you very
Sunday.
much.
It was
All
great.
righty.
Love you all. Have a wonderful, blessed night, everyone.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wonderful collaboration, y'all.
Hey, there we go. Pass the word, y'all. Wear some red next week if you wish.
I'm gonna dye my hair red.
Thanks
I
for a
did
great
mine.
night.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
You look lovely.